Take us back, Tim, 10 years ago. What do you remember about that day and night?
I remember being so overwhelmed, so nervous. Kind of came on the scene really fast, and you didn't know that. I didn't know I'd have a chance till maybe the last 3 weeks of the season. And then you fly to New York, and it's a whirlwind, and they're taking you to all these different events. And then all of a sudden, you're sitting in the ceremony, and they announce your name, and you're like, no, that can't be real. Is that? Can someone pinch me? Is this really real? And then going up on stage and thinking, man, I probably should have wrote down some notes. That would have helped, because there's like 100 people I want to thank. But I did thank almost every single one of my offensive players and a lot of my defensive players, so I was happy about that, even though I was overwhelmed.
Who was the first non-teammate that you talked about your Heisman win, and what do you remember saying to them?
Well, I remember when I got off the stage and kind of finished, and I was hugging my family and just talking to my family and thinking, did this really happen? Is this surreal? And then I remember being able to talk with Coach Meyer in the back, and we were just talking about the journey and how far that we'd come. And he looked at me and he said, I told you if you came here, you were probably going to win a Heisman Trophy. And I just remember looking at him and thinking how much that I believed in him, and it was a pretty special moment.
You know, Tim, we know Baker Mayfield, Bryce Love, and Lamar Jackson, those are the finalists for the award this week. And Lamar Jackson won it last year. He's coming back for his second year. What's it like sitting there as a finalist after winning it the year prior?
Well, I think Lamar is going to be pretty calm, because he won it last year, and so did I my first time being there. But my second time, I was probably more nervous, because my second time, I really thought I was going to win it. My first time, I thought Darren McFadden was going to win it, and I was kind of shocked when I won it. And then my second year when I was there, Sam Bradford won it. And it was a little bit different scenario, because we were playing him in Oklahoma in the national championship. And so instantly I started getting texts from all my teammates, and probably honestly got 150 texts from my teammates saying, it's no problem, we got your back, we're going to show them in the championship game. And so there was a little fuel to the fire in that one. But with Lamar, I think he'll be calm, cool, and collected. I think he'll enjoy the moment. And I think, listen, this probably isn't good for TV ratings, but we know who's going to win it. Baker Mayfield was the best player in college football, and his team's in the college football playoff, and, he's going to win the Heisman Trophy.